Alright, welcome back to another video. In this episode, we are going to look at how we can evaluate this particular limit, right? So this particular limit, given this function over here, at x and y equals 4 and 1, that is x and y are approaching, x and y are approaching 1, 4 and 1. Okay. Welcome back to another video. In this episode, we are going to look at how we can evaluate this particular limit at x equals 4 and y equals 1, or as x approaches 4 and y approaches 1. So let's look at how we can do it. So from here, when you try to do direct substitution, we will have indeterminate, right? So what we have to do is that this, we can see that we have two opposite signs involved. So we apply the rationalization in here, right? So I hope you know about rationalization, right? So you know that when you want to rationalize a function, right? Want to rationalize a function like this. This is going to be, you change the sign of the denominator, right? So it's going to be square root of x plus 2 square root of y all over square root of x plus 2 square root of y. Okay, so from here, you can see that limit as x and y approaches 4 and 1, we have xy minus 4y squared multiplied by x square root of x square root of y, 2 square root of y, all over square root of x minus square root of y multiplied by square root of x plus 2 square root of y, right? So from here, we can see that our limit as x and y approaches 4 and 1, by expanding this expression, we are going to have this xy square root of x, this to this, plus 2xy square root of y, right? Then this to this, that is minus 4y squared square root of x. Then this to that, that is going to be minus 8 y squared square root of y, right? All over this to this, and that is the x, this to this, that is plus square root of x times square root of y, right? And this to this, that is minus 2 square root of x times square root of y. And this to this is going to be minus 4 into y, right? You know, square root times square root will cancel out. So we're going to have y in here. So we can see that limit as x and y approaches 4 and 1. From here, we're going to have x, y. Let's add the common terms, right? We have square root of x, we have square root of x. So we combine their coefficients. So we have xy minus 4y squared, right? Then square root of x. Then we have square root of y, square root of y. So we combine their coefficients. So we have plus 2xy minus 8y squared square root of y, right? Then from here, we can say that all over this positive will take care of this negative. So we have x minus 4y, right? So let's go up here. I'm going to have limit as x and y approaches 4 and 1. We are going to have xy minus 4y squared square root of x, right? Plus 2xy minus 8y squared square root of y all over x minus 4y. So from here, we can see that we can factor out some expressions. So when we do that, we are going to have x comma y 4 comma 1 into, we have x here, xy here, we have 4y squared. So we can factor out y right now. So when we do that, we are going to have y out into x minus 4y square root of x plus, when we factor out 2y here, we are going to have 2y into x minus 4y square root of y, right? All over x minus 4y, right? So from here, we can use the partial or fractions rational expression to separate this, right? By dividing each of the items by the fraction. So you're going to have limit as x and y approaches 4 and 1. That is going to be y into x minus 4y square root of x all over x minus 4y right here, plus 2y into x minus 4y square root of y all over x minus 4y, right? So from here, we can say that limit as x and y approaches 4 and 1, this will take care of this, and we have y square root of x. This will take care of this, and we have plus 2y square root of y here. So from here, we don't have a fraction anymore, so we can do direct substitution. So from here, when we do direct substitution, we can have x equals 4 and y equals 1. So we're going to have 1 times square root of 4 plus 2 times 1 times square root of 1, right? And that is equal to square root of 4 is 2. So we're going to have 2 plus square root of 1 is 1 times 2, and that is 2. So we're going to have 4 right here. So the solution to this particular problem is equal to 4. That is the problem solved here. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your time. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your mates, and I'll give you more updates. Bye bye.